Done, bro. Wait, where you going? To watch the full 94 podcast. Can't watch that without me. Wait up, bro. You know Full 94 is my favorite show.
Winning.
A winner, the champ, the best, we are all of them. Cause we went right and not left to not follow them. Sobriety tests, I am walking nothing line. Added the sex and the drugs, but couldn't subtract my mind. They all wanted me dead. I was chilling in the cut, then I transformed like I'm best friends with Shia LaBeouf. See, I've been a winner, check it, and I ain't even firing. Church time's God, I'm a product of my environment. We are winners, losers come with me. Got God with us, never letting flesh envy. We don't worry about the money, the sex, the cars, the clothes. Now watch reality unfold like we winning in here, yeah, we winning in here.
We winning in here, yeah. We winning in here, yeah. We winning in here, yeah. You feel me? Happy Monday.
Man, happy belated, bro.
Oh, appreciate
Right.
it, man. Trying to make 36.
Big birthday.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
Out here, bro. Hey, I don't know who on that first verse, but he tough. What we got going on, man? 494 podcast here on MTV Sports, man. See, how you feeling, love?
Happy Monday. I'm feeling good. It's playoff time.
We here.
The best game of the afternoon went into OT. So I had a great playoff day.
Y'all choked that one away, but we'll get into it.
We sure will.
I'm talking like they still on the sun because you know that is basically the sun.
That's you can say it right.
Yeah. Hey man, Drew, how you feeling, my guy?
I'm good, man. I'm good to go, dog. We had some. It was a busy weekend, but made it through, and I'm ready to be at Friday again already. So
It's already Monday. It's only Monday.
I feel it. I took the day for my birthday. I literally and this is the thing. I never really take days off, and when I do take days off, I got my laptop somewhere close. You know what I mean? So today I turned notifications off. I didn't get nothing. Ended up getting a massage. Ended up doing it was just good stuff today, man. Just relaxing and trying to get back to get recentered. You know what I mean? So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. We got a lot of basketball to talk about, man. Shout out to my boy out the Wildress, man. He's taking a day. We all know sometimes.
Love you, bro.
Yeah, you know what it is.
You'll be missed.
I think I will say this just to make sure everybody knows. When you feel like you got to take a day for yourself and just rest, get yourself back to 100%, do it, man. We are definitely advocates of that here at the 494. I do it sometimes. I think all of us at one point have done it. Say, hey, look, man, tonight I just don't got it. And we're okay with that. Be okay with not being okay. You know what I mean? So take your time, you know what I mean? So, but always gonna be missed, problem child out here in the streets, man. So problematic food out here.
Right? Problematic, bro. We definitely missed you tonight.
Yeah. So let's get right into it, man. WNBA playoffs have started. We've gotten through we're in the first round. All series have been played, at least game one. I know it looked like Will got him it looked like Drew got on right behind them. What's going on, man?
No, this is an NBA play, y'all.
Oh,
hey, Mom.
I ain't even mad at all. So this is the thing. We've been through the first game. Is there anything that you guys would see that was kind of surprising? I know we expected some teams to win, of course, but was there something surprising in these first games of the playoffs that we saw, or wait a second, I didn't think that was coming? Maybe a team that fought a little bit different, or the game was a lot closer than we thought it was going to be. Drew, let me start with you, bro. What did you feel like you saw anything in those first games of the playoffs?
Two things for me, man. I did not think the Lynx was going to blow out the Valkyrie like they did. I thought it would be a little bit more competitive in game one.
Yeah, for sure. They've been fighting all season.
And bro,
I think the first half was competitive.
Yeah, the first half was competitive, but 30. They got 30 balls.
I mean, 44-18 in the paint. That ain't gonna work.
It's a big difference, big discrepancy.
I also thought that the Storm would come out a little bit stronger than they did versus the Aces, but it's really looking like Asia just seeing through everything right now and just doing what she wants. And lastly, man, I was getting frustrated at the Fever. They started out really well. And I don't know. They just always do this thing where they falter in the third quarter. So I don't know. I'm feeling like every series about to be a sweep right now. No, New
York and Mercury will be 3 games.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Everything else, I'm feeling like it's gonna be a sweep though. So,
I would say I agree with you.
See if yeah, you're right. It'll be 3.
It would be 3.
Brianna Stewart hurt.
I know she went undergoing MRI. We don't know the results. Prayers out to her. I hope it's nothing too crazy. I would hate to see her go down and not being able to see playoff Stewart. So I just, prayers up with her and this finding out what happened to her left knee.
Are we expecting
sending them home too?
So are we looking at delivery like this is just a powerhouse at number 5 at the 5th seed?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like injuries took over from for a lot of rosters this year, but I just think, defending champion, they're MVPs, Finals MVP. Emma's a champion. She's coming off the bench. Natasha Cloud is a champion. She's a dog, and she said it, and she goes, "I mean it." And it's like if they didn't have that, her being the X Factor, even though she's not an X Factor, but in that game, she took game 1 and was like, nah, we're winning. I don't know what would happen for New York. And then, Satu's not going to go 2 for 27 again. They tried to stop Alyssa Thomas. She almost had a triple-double again.
Yeah.
But they have to rebound. New York out-rebound them 48-31, and I felt down the stretch, the shot selection that Mercury was taking was just it was off. I just felt like they could have passed a little bit more. One more pass got a better shot. I felt like they was rushing, especially with the 3, knowing the 3 ball wasn't going down, try to get an easy bucket, try to get Sammy going. And I just felt what they took away, what made them deadly all season long.
Alyssa got to make that layup. At the end, you gotta make that layup at the end.
Yeah,
they would have been over right there.
It would have been over. Yeah.
and that's the thing I'm looking at. So,
but that and the 2 missed free throws. She missed 2 key free throws and the missed layup. So
I'm telling you,
they could have potentially been up by 2.
Missing bunnies to me is one of the most frustrating things as a coach. Where it's like, this is the easiest part of basketball. Like maybe the moment got too big for you, but I was telling my son tonight at practice, like it's a routine, bro. When you shoot free throws, get up there, take a deep breath, do your routine, shoot the ball, and that is what I think even professionals like. I give you this: the fact that big men in the NBA who have been problems at the free throw line, if they are problems their whole career, it's like, what are y'all doing? Like, are the coaches just not good? Like, what technique have you not learned to stand on a line and make a free throw shot? Like, even Shaq, even with the one-hander, it's like, that's cool. Figure out the one hand, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so it is one of those things you hate to see it, but sometimes the moment's just too big. And
adjustments.
You get in your own head, and we all know that as basketball players. Like we get when the moment gets too big and you get in your head, and I got to make this, and the crowd's screaming. You know what I mean? It's one of those things you gotta be able to push everything to the back and go through your routine like normal. So, but as we're looking at this though, like, are we just expecting to see Minnesota, New York, and then Las Vegas and Atlanta?
I feel like, but I still think that series between Atlanta and the Fever, I feel like the Fever is going to get a win because the whole game shifted once AB went down in foul trouble. And yes, they do need somebody else to score besides Kelsey Mitchell. We need somebody else other than Odyssey Sims to score. But I feel as though that whole game shifted once AB went down and she was in foul trouble.
No, that's real. New York definitely went healthy for sure.
Yeah, maybe top 3, my boy.
It was weird to see him at 5, but obviously that's not a true 5 seed. But I think Minnesota takes them out, bro. Repeat, like they're not getting to the finals again.
I believe there will be a new champion. I do believe there will be a new champion this year. Miles, since you are the coach of the group, what adjustments need to be made for the Fever and for Golden State?
I mean, let's take a look at it. I think when you're looking at the discrepancies, right, I think the biggest thing for those games are going to be one, effort, right? I think the biggest thing we talk about the last game that was played. What was the score?
What for who? Mini or
Atlanta
80-68?
80-68. Okay, so 12 point spread is that's not horrible. But I think what you want to make sure you do is you understand and know you're playing without your best player, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you still have to go out there and play within the offense, play along with the defense gives you, and taking and playing to your strengths. So I think what Indiana has to do, if they're going to even have a chance to beat Atlanta, you're going to play to your strengths. Find your strengths and you have to exploit those things. Because what's going to happen?
They need an answer for Nas Hillman.
Well, that's a big fact too. But if you don't have an answer, right, then you got to throw multiple bodies. So that's the biggest thing. If you can't let that player see one body all game. And I was like, I know how to beat them. And I beat them off the dribble. I beat them with the first step. I'm beating them at the rim when I'm finishing. You got the multiple bodies. And we talk about Kobe, LeBron, Mike. Like you weren't throwing the same person at him all game.
But that's what I said, that the speed of Indiana, and I felt like they the speed of the Fever, but I felt like Atlanta slowed their pace down so that they could get in a rhythm. And I just felt like after that, it was just out of wax for the Fever.
And that's the thing when you're used to playing a style of basketball, which is going to be up and down, fast break, and when you play half court, that's when you get exposed, and that's when you need your best player, and that's when you need a facilitator like a Caitlin Clark out there, because in the half court offense, it's going to be to your detriment if you don't have somebody who can command that offense and slow it down. When somebody who hasn't had to be in the spotlight, because Caitlin's had it all season, you know what I mean, and so when you have to step into and try to fill those shoes of a player of her caliber. It's next man up. At the same time, you're going to play to the strengths of the players that you have on the court, and that's the biggest thing, man.
Yeah.
For me.
What about for Seattle and for the Phoenix Mercury?
Well, first of all, I think they need to put Dominique in the starting lineup because they need to put her on Asia early. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna stop her. But I think it'll make a little bit more frustrating when, Asia catch that ball at that free throw line extended. It'll be a little bit more tougher to get around.
Big fact.
He was killing yesterday, boy. The Valkyrie, it ain't nothing they can do. That's a wrap.
Big facts.
Just enjoy the scenery. And
thank you for coming. We appreciate you.
That's insane that their arena didn't even expect them to go this far. Like what? That is crazy.
I mean, but is that a historical fact there? Are they the first expansion team to ever make the playoffs?
In the first year, yeah.
First year, yeah.
Yeah, but when you come in and you say we want our year to look like we're gooing that, you don't even block off the first round just so they can play in Valhalla. I mean, I just feel like it's going to be a different feeling in a different arena and it's playoff time.
Hey, we not saying nothing on here, bro, at all. I said, look, what we said, Will, was his man could take a day. I said, if you take a day, understand when everything ain't okay, you got to know it's ain't okay. And you got to be able to take a day of rest. That was it. What your boys, what your peoples is running with, I have no idea.
At all.
LeBron, boy. LeBron. Commercial.
But that's the thing, man. I think when you're looking at expansion teams, you're expecting them to take a couple years to get it figured out. So to even be able to make the playoffs is great, but also you got to play number one team in the league. So, like you said, appreciate you guys for coming out. You know what I mean?
Selling out 22 home games, bringing the crowd. Yeah. And shout out to Veronica Burton. She was named Most Improved Player this year. So shout out to her. You definitely.
Man, they people didn't get hurt. I'll give them a shot.
Yeah, if Kayla Thornton didn't go down, Tiffany Hayes is not in the lineup. But that it's well deserved. And like I said on my podcast plenty of times, that I appreciate the expansion team because we weren't able to see this type of Veronica Burton, her being drafted to Dallas, then waived, then drafted to Connecticut Sun next year, and now she's Most Improved Player. So shout out to you, VB, well deserved.
You already know it, man. And all right, so did we speak on Vegas and Seattle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm expecting to see Las Vegas and Atlanta, Minnesota and New York, and I think it's gonna be Minnesota and Las Vegas in the.
I'm still going with my Mercury.
You think they beat the Dream?
Say it again.
I said I'm still going with Phoenix Mercury.
With the Mercury, you still agree with the end result, correct? Minnesota, Las Vegas.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Making sure we're on the same train here, right?
Oh.
What you got? What you got, dude?
I'm going with the home team, bro.
You got dreaming.
Say the Dream go ahead and make it happen, bro.
Man, I'm not mad at it.
You think the Dream is gonna beat the Aces in a 5-game series? Remember, round 2 is 5 games. I mean, they both got the chemistry aspect, so that's one thing.
I ain't super confident. I'm just, you know.
I mean, stand 10 toes. It's going to be a great matchup. It's going to be a great matchup, especially I'm loving to see Alyssa Smith.
I think it's going to get real.
It's so good. I would love to see it. What I do want to see from Atlanta is I need BG to get a little more aggressive down low.
I know.
Yeah,
I need her to. She could be killing everybody, and I need her to get a little.
Yeah,
you know I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fine.
Something down there. That's it.
I mean, look, if we go to the second round, I'm definitely me and the oldest probably gonna have to slide down there. You know what I mean? Slide down to the south side. What are you talking about?
Exactly. You listen. Leave blood out of it, man. Bro, be brought in combos.
Hi, best friend.
Hey, shout.
I will dress as Asia.
For him, here, man.
Yeah.
You could have played my bae.
Shout out to Asia, man. I think.
What's up, C?
Guys, you don't understand how that makes me.
Well, look, I bet. Look, if we hit the second round, me and the oldest definitely gonna slide out to one of the games.
Easy.
We got to.
I think it's gonna be super dope. I mean, we expect them in the second round to play Las Vegas. So I'm just tripping what the tickets go cost because we're in the playoffs, second round, and Asia in the building.
Be that high.
Well, I know there's gonna be higher than usual. I'll tell you that, but
because I was looking at tickets last year for the championship up in Minnesota.
Oh, bet
they wasn't that bad.
Wasn't crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. We're trying to see how it is, man. But look, let's continue to watch. I think we got a lot to talk about and a lot that's going to continue to happen here in the WNBA playoffs. And if you're not watching, man, watch the playoffs. There's still basketball going on right now. Mm-hmm. College is around the corner.
Yeah, 49 days to NCAA. Hey, let's go. I'm so excited.
Well, you got the same aura as Pootie Tang. Go on,
you gotta love it, man. Let's get to this next topic, man. And we're talking about the MVP and the voting process. Now, see, what I want you to do for the viewers out there is explain the MVP process, right? And just talk about how that looks. And also, we have a few media members that's talking crazy, and apparently, a lot of the media is going back and forth now on these certain takes. So, 1, MVP process, and 2, speak to what the media is currently saying about the MVP process in the WNBA.
I feel like, the MVP process, I believe it's 22 credited media members from ESPN, CBS, certain outlets have a media vote. I don't like the way it's ran necessarily because I feel like the person who has the number 1 votes should be MVP. Even if you have the amount of number 2 votes, it cops number 1, which doesn't make any sense to me. Just like our president stuff doesn't make any sense to me. So when it comes down to voting, I have no idea about how that works because it's confusing to me to understand. But I do say what I will say.
Yeah.
As a media person, that whoever you pick, stand 10 toes on who you pick, but I don't think we should be online trying to justify to yourself why you picked this necessary person or didn't pick, because that's what it looked like from me. I felt like you made a decision and you wasn't really okay with your decision. So you had to bring it to social media to, prove to yourself that your decision was right based on the answers that you received.
Agreed. Agreed. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. From what I was reading, there are 67 in that media folks who are in that on those ballots, first, second, third, fourth. You rank 5 ranked players who have made the top 5 for the MVP, and then you kind of make that choice and see, kind of go from there. Now, what are we talking about when the media is going back and forth? Like, you're trying to explain. I won't say explain like your pick, because I don't think you should have to do that. You made the choice. That's what you decided to do. But if it's a crazy pick, like I'm not saying you have to explain all of it, but there's some questions and some concerns surrounding that type of pick. Dude, when you see something like that, like we'll take last year's voting process. When
the 4th place vote,
it was Asia Wilson, Nafisa, Breonna Stewart, and somebody voted for Angel Reese, and they just had a field day with this person. It was like, you should be banned from voting, period. Like, you should never.
You should.
So
you should.
You're talking about 2025. Like, what's your initial response to hearing something like that? And you're like, what's really going on? Like, talk to me on that, Drew.
Did they list out the top 5?
They mainly narrowed it basically down to the top 3, and they're saying the race is what we all said: Asia Wilson, Nafisa Kala, and Alyssa Thomas.
I ain't got no issue with anybody choosing any one of those 3.
Yeah.
If I see a Caitlin Clark vote or something crazy, then you know, we could talk about something crazy like what happened last year. But for me, bro, I told y'all they're getting voters fatigue with Asia, man. I told my big dog Will they're getting voters fatigue. And what happened the week after I told him that? What did Fee do? How did she end the season?
Yeah.
What's the headlines now? She's a second player in WNBA history for the what is it, 50, 40,
90? Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then her coach advocated for her. You know, the last player that did that won MVP.
Yeah. And that was Elena Deladon.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're gonna give it to her, bro. She the number 1 seed. She ended the season like that. They probably gonna give it to her out of voter.
I'm not mad at that. I think when we talk about it all season, there is something to be said about picking it up in the middle of the season and carrying your team, and then the same thing to be said about they've been doing this all season, right? Like
she brought her team to where she needed to be. Yeah. Took her, she got her, and then Asia brought her team like in 1 month, got her from the 7th spot to the 2nd spot. But to say that the numbers don't go there, like when I was talking about this, I said last year we seen her literally put her team on her back and bring them to the playoffs. Literally put that team on her back.
Big facts.
And this year, like she said, she was on We TED Talk, and she was saying today that they never lost confidence. They had to get it right, and now she took her team after the All-Star break and put them in a position to possibly play for another championship. Granted, in some categories, numbers may not be bigger or higher, but you cannot take away that in just of 2 weeks they were in top 5 team, and now they ended the season in the top 2 seed. You cannot not count that. You can't do that. You can't take that away from her just because the numbers are different. You feel me? Like, you can't take that away. So it's like you said, with any 3 of them that is picked, you can't go wrong with any 3 of them. But to go on and say, oh, I took away because of this or that, I just feel so that's unnecessary. Stand on your decision. Stand 10 toes on your decision and let it be. That's it. If you have doubts and have to bring it to social media, I just feel as though then what are you voting for? Stand on what you say, and that's it. That's who your MVP is, and that's who your vote is for. That's it.
You said
I think
yes, Sunday the 21st, the MVP will be announced. Yes.
I think there's a lot to be said about setting a standard for your team and walking that standard all season.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot to be said for that, because not to say that Asia isn't, I mean, arguably the best player in the NBA, WNBA. Like, but at the same time, consistency is what does greatness, right? And we're talking about Asia. We've seen it for years. And you talk about the voters fatigue. There is something. Hey, Fee did something crazy. Her team did something crazy. She's the best player on the best team, and sometimes that just works out that way, right?
Yeah.
Like, not to take away from Asia and what she's done because she's absolutely killing it. But
Have they lost since
I
All Star?
say it again.
Have they lost since All Star?
No.
I don't think so. Yeah.
They ended the season on a 16-0 run.
Yeah.
Which is impressive. And it's a story. So this is my thing. Whoever wins, I'm not mad. I get
You
it.
can't be.
But it's gotta be one of those two.
One started, one finished, one was literally consistent the entire season, broke more records. So it's like all three, either one. And I think what we see is we have to see I think what we see is when others take away from what somebody else is doing to big somebody else up. And it's like you don't have to do that because they're three great basketball players. Each give us different type of greatness. And if that's your MVP, that's your MVP. But you don't got to take from this MVP candidate to make this MVP candidate be the best. And it's like you don't have to do that.
That girl O'Wheel a date night, man. My dog go defend Angel, bro. My dog go defend with cold facts. He go defend, man. She owe that man a dinner or something.
September 20th, the sixth player of the year, and then the rookie of the year will be determined. So coach of the year is Wednesday, September 27th. The Kim Sportsmanship Award is the 22nd. Basketball Executive of the Year.
State, though, right?
Huh?
You gonna Golden State for Coach of the Year or Atlanta? I'm gonna say what? Golden State,
it's between Carl and Natalie.
Gotcha. Okay.
The Dream, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Carl Semesco. And Thursday is Defensive Player of the Year, September 18th. And then on the 19th will be the announcement of the 5 finalists.
I'm not mad. I'm excited to see it. Well, look, we got more to talk about. The next segment we're talking about is we don't call it the 494 career mode. You know what that means is all my 2K players out there. You already know what it means. And my GM, Mr.
He is not Steve Nash.
You got your lot with that. But look, this is what it is for all my 2K players out there. This is what you do. You go in and create your player. You go into my career and you create MP. You know what I mean? Create MP. Mr. GM himself is not here tonight, but I'm sure he will be in the comments talking about this next segment. But before we get to that next segment, we build this player on the best attributes from all the players we've seen in the WNBA and the NBA as well. We're going to make sure we go to this quick commercial break. Remember, he's talking here and seeing the 494 podcast here on MTMB Sports. We will be right back with the rest of the show.
It's not just about the love of the game. It's about dedication and commitment through the process and the patience to endure. There's joy in reaching your goals and peace in knowing you've done all you're supposed to do. Ozell brand. It's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
All right, man. Shout out to Ozell brand. Big Bro has supported MTMB Sports and the 494 for a while now. Definitely appreciate you and what you got going on, bro. Definitely just a good branding, good piece of
I need my biker shorts.
Need that, right?
Right. Give me some biker shorts. We out here in these streets all day.
Shout out to Big Bro and the support, man. Always big salute to you, bro. All right, we're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to this 494 career mode, man. Building your player. Now, what we're talking about is the best attributes from the best players around the WNBA as well as the NBA. We're talking about handles, we're talking about vision, we're talking about defense, talking about offense, and just everything in between, and what we want to pull from those players, right? And I want to say, like, look, if you have the same player that you pick for vision or handles, like, I feel like we should just throw Kyrie out of here. We get that. Understand it? Individual.
I did 2 for mine.
He would be my pick.
Okay, cool beans. I'm good then. So if you have the same pick for, I think that player or what the attribute is, then just think of another person. Obviously, we're going to agree and I would disagree on some things. But see, let's start with you.
Because this is my topic, guys.
I love it. Start with me and walk me through. You just turned 2K on, right? 2K26 just dropped, right? Shout out to them. No sponsorship at the moment, but we would love that. Holla at your boy. Let's talk about that. You get into it. You just open a game. You're creating your player, and what are some of those attributes you get in the hood, and what players are you pulling them from?
So for my athleticism, of course, I'm going with LeBron. For mindset, I'm going to take Tim Duncan. For shooting, I'm going with. For shooting, I'm going with, of course, Steph Curry. For defense, I'm going with Hakeem Olajuwon. And for vision and handles, Kyrie Chris Paul.
I'm not mad.
Vision is Chris Paul and handles is Kyrie?
Yes.
What about height?
And then don't pick a player.
What'd you say?
Height. What's the height? 6'6", 6'8", 6'3". Is he Russell or Kobe or LeBron?
LeBron.
What about passing?
The look on your face.
I'm adding to you, but
hey, the look on your face.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll talk. We can talk.
Yeah, vision.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Then what we got? So we'll go first with you. 6'6" or 6'7"? 6'7". Yeah, you already know it. Keep on going. Man, look, I got a high school in my house, man, and middle school. I'm telling you. I don't know what that means is, man. I ain't even found it yet. But all right, cool. Ju, what you got? We can talk through what the picks of both. One I did like for C, the mindset of Timmy D. Mm-hmm. That's cool. That's just right. He just played basketball.
He's the great leader, and that's all he ever wanted to do was put his team first.
I love it. Ju, what we got, bro? Walk me through vision, handles, athleticism, mindset, shooting, and defense, bro.
So height, man, 6'9" for sure.
6'9". All right.
Athleticism, give me Chicago's own.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Heroes.
Shooting. Man, she took Curry.
Who next? I mean, he's still in the league right now. Number 2 behind Curry.
I ain't got him as number 2 behind Curry.
Statistically, he is behind Curry.
Man, give me Larry Legend.
I ain't bad at it.
Give me Larry Bird, man. Handles. Right. Give me this gonna throw a lot of people off, but you really can't say nothing about it because his respect was earned outside of the NBA. Give me Ray for Austin, man.
I'm not mad at that. This is handles.
Give me Ray for Austin, aka Skip to Malou.
Malou for what?
Mindset, Kevin Garnett.
Ooh, okay.
What was Skip to Malou for?
Huh?
What was Skip to Malou for?
And one.
No, I'm saying what was the top?
Oh,
handles.
Yeah. Mindset, Kevin Garnett. Defense. Ooh. Man, give me Bruce Bowen, man.
Ooh.
Bruce Bowen. That's solid.
Bruce Bowen. Vision, give me Jason Kidd.
He was like there too. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I already said, and that's it, right?
Yeah. You have vision,
Jason Kidd,
athleticism, mindset, shooting, and defense. So 6 categories.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, I'll get mine and we can talk about it.
Okay.
So, that's a big fact. So I'm sure mom is mad right now. Nobody chose the Warren for defense, but we'll keep going.
That is a good one.
Hey, you already know it.
That's a good one.
All right, so just to make sure we keep some parity here. Hold on, don't put up Will's comment yet. We'll put it after we do mine because he's giving the same thing. I like his answers though. So I'm gonna go vision. I'm going Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Handles. I am going with I'm gonna go with Isaiah for handles. Athleticism. Man, I really like that D Rose pick because
I know.
I was gonna go
True, that was a good one.
I definitely was gonna go D Rose. I'll go. Gosh, who played above the rim? I really feel like.
I mean, it's only one clear choice.
I mean,
Probably the most athletic person ever.
But I'll say this: I got another pick for that for athleticism. I'm gonna come back to athleticism.
All right.
My mindset for me, I'm going with Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
I just think the motor killer is always on. If he had a better shot, he'd be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Shooting. I gotta go with my mood, bro. I think the Curry before Curry. I think you can't really beat that. And a lot of people don't know his story and what he was doing. But if you talk to anybody, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, like that was the guy before Curry had it. And defense, I'm going with Tony Allen.
Okay.
Okay.
Going with Tony Allen. So athleticism, man.
I almost said Ron Artest, but I went.
That's not bad either.
That's not bad at all, but that's crazy work, Jew.
Athletically, give me the new kid. Give me the new kid. Give me AE, man.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, give me AE, bro.
Okay.
For athleticism, I think the man is just he's head and shoulders above most guys, and he's young. He's still young.
Yeah.
So we'll see how long it lasts. Because we saw with Derek, we saw with Russell. Russell always had that motor, but you could tell just as they got through their career, it was like I got to figure something else out. You know what I mean? And I think every player who plays above the rim, talk about Kobe, LeBron, Derrick Rose, they all figure out towards their at later halves of their careers, like, all right, let me figure something out. Let me back down. Let me do whatever. Expand that game a little bit. All right, so give me your vision and handles. See what got you to Kyrie and who's your vision?
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's right. I mean, Kyrie makes sense. We don't got to talk about Kyrie.
Right.
But
the reason why I chose Chris Paul is because when he, we all seen what he could do, especially when he was in his prime. He just sees the court different, and I feel like you put certain shooters around him, it's a go. Even at his age now, he's still doing things. He just doesn't have the team around him or the system that I would say Chris Paul fits in.
Yeah, I think we really talked about Timmy D. I don't think a lot of people would have pulled Timmy D out to make for that mindset decision. Tell me, one, how did you come up with? I'm gonna go with Duncan.
That was my last one, and I figured with the players that I've chosen, I felt like I wanted someone that was just that type of leader and that put the team first. So that's why I came up with Tim Duncan.
Okay, I like it. I'm not mad at it at all. Jew, I mean, we could talk about shooting, but we know why you chose the best shooter ever. So, Jew, talk to me about who did you choose for your shooter?
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can.
I still think like
let that thing fly.
There's a moxie you got to have about yourself, like some confidence. And I still always think back to Larry Bird walking in the locker room with 3-point contest, like coming in second. That's just legit, bro. Like, and then to go out there and do it was crazy to me. So you got Larry. Defense, you chose.
I chose Bruce Bowen, bro.
Bruce Bowen, which that just made. But tell people who don't know, because a lot of people don't remember San Antonio Bruce. You know what I mean?
A long time catalyst for the San Antonio Spurs when they were in their early dynasties, man. Yeah. So he would have got sticking the best player the best perimeter player the whole time. And a lot of people say he played dirty, which I feel like if you a good defender in the NBA, you kind of got to play a little dirty.
Got to play, but you got to do it where the refs don't see it either. That's
right. But Bruce Bowen was on you the whole time, boy. And he had a corner three.
Just get it down here. I'll shoot it real quick.
My vision, Jason Kidd, man. I personally feel like it's really no better floor general other than Magic than Jason Kidd. I think nobody else can compete with him as being a floor general. LeBron maybe, but LeBron scored a little bit too much. I think Kidd, Magic, them devoted to seeing the flow, making other people around
You put Stevie
better.
up there?
Mm-hmm.
And then Kid didn't really have. I mean,
he had 3 balls.
He didn't have no Karl Malone. He got a 3-point later in his career, but he didn't have the Karl Malones and teams and
players, right?
He had Big Kenyon down there.
He had Kenyon Martin for a little stretch.
Them pick and rolls was scary, but don't get caught down there.
Yeah. And then the Handles man skipped to my Lou,
Yeah.
And route from Skip, man. So
what mindset did you have?
Kevin Garnett.
Tell me about that. I like it.
Any man that talk trash to himself, make up stories that people ain't never said just to get himself going. I want that, bro. Man. He get himself going, bro. He gonna tell you, oh, you said what? You said
I want him. If he's gonna tell a story, give me Kevin Garnett.
I don't know. Now, look, let's post Will's comment because he gave his scoring. Kevin Durant makes sense. Raj Strickland, I like it. Jason Kidd
he said scoring.
He said scoring. Yeah, Rod. No, scoring was KD.
We said scoring.
No, we said shooting.
It was shooting. Yeah. So KD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will, would you change it if it was shooting, or would you keep KD? Either one, no matter.
At this point,
Michael for mental, Sidney Moncrief for defense, Steph for shooting, of course. Barkley for giving everything. Rebounds for Barkley, and Orlando T-Mac for
okay.
Not a bad pick, bro. Not a bad pick. I think what I really believe is that whatever the folks were saying. What your peoples were saying, Will, about me and you, saying we out of touch. They called us. They said, "Yeah, I don't even know basketball today." Man.
Oh, it's about buddy that said Kevin Durant to go.
Yeah, man, chill out. I think those pieces, man. But you think about defense. When defense comes to mind, you think about a Dennis Rodman, a Timmy D, Bruce Bowen, Tony Allen. Those are the players that come to mind because that's what they specialized in. I think shooting. I think those are like Rod, like Will mentioned, like Steph. Who'd you pick for shooting?
Larry Bird. Nobody said Reggie though. That's crazy.
He was my second. He's my second.
When you got Curry, you're gonna pick Curry, man. This is really, you know what I mean? I think that's super dope though. So let's get to this would you rather, man. I think we had a good time building this player. Look, and if you believe that you can create a better player out there, make sure you put it in there. Comment. We got the video up on YouTube, on Twitter. It'll be on TikTok and Instagram as well. So make sure you comment. You think you can make a better player than what we made here on the 494? We'll even send his in. Definitely send it in, and we want to see that, man. I want to see what you got and what people are really thinking about. So, big fact.
Yes, absolutely.
We forgot about Vince Carter, man. My bad, Vince Carter.
Athleticism. We
got to do this again. We got to do tape too.
You got like the early J.R. Smith too. Like if we talk about athleticism.
We got to do. When we do the ladies, we got to come in with our second player.
Oh yeah. So remember, make sure to be here next week because we're gonna do the same 494 career mode for the WNBA. Celebrate the playoffs when we in and make sure that we talk about handles, athleticism, defense, my vision, handles, all that. Already got half of that list already, and half of them play for Las Vegas Aces. So go ahead.
Would you rather? Okay, fellas. There's 2.5 seconds on the shot clock. This one is assist to shot addition, okay? Team A, would you want a pass from Alyssa Thomas to Dewana Bonner for 3? Team B, would you want a pass from Caitlin Clark with a backdoor cut from Kelsey Mitchell? Or would you like a pass from Natasha Cloud to Sabrina Ionescu for that 15-footer?
I like Caitlin on the back door. I just feel like one, if it's a clear back door, easy layup, Caitlin gonna put it on the money, and it's gonna be a great lead pass. Now, I'm not mad at AT to Bonner either.
Yeah,
just not mad at that because AT just commands so much. I think Bonner gets a wide open 3. off the defense. Once that defense collapses, Bonner's like, here you go, appreciate it. I need that.
But the pass from Natasha Cloud too to Sabrina, I'm
not mad at that. I'm not mad at that on the 15-footer, but I'll probably have to go with the back door. It's a pretty play to me. I love
the back door curve
because you have to hit it. You know what? Even just speak that. You know what? I'm gonna give a shout out to my kid, man. He is just starting to play school ball, and the one thing I'm on him about is IQ. You gotta watch basketball. Playing it, going 5-on-5 is great. You gotta watch film. You gotta see it. I'm telling you,
not just film. You gotta watch the games. Like actual games is being played.
That's what I'm saying. I said, look, I don't want you. The NBA is cool. I got him watching WNBA. I said the fundamentals right now. Watch all of it. These ladies, what they're doing right now, they play fundamental basketball and they build on that. Yep. So he made a great read today, and dude clapped. I saw the backdoor cut. It was a pin down. No, I'm sorry, not a pin down. It was a backdoor, and he caught him in stride, bro. It was beautiful. Right between two players. I said, let go, man. What we'll talk about.
I'm with Miles though. You know I'm a big first.
I already know who you was gonna pick.
Yeah.
I like IQ, and it's a pretty play.
Yeah,
definitely a pretty play. Do what you got, man. Would you rather? What?
Hey man, listen. I saw this graphic, and I need y'all input on this, man.
All right.
There's a lot of disrespect going on in them comments. All right. Start bench cut.
All right.
These three players are in their prime.
Okay.
But they're not the best player on the team. They're your point guard. They're your point guard for the team.
Okay.
Game 7. You need them for one game.
All right.
One. Chris Paul, Tony Parker, Rajon Rondo.
Wow. Why would you do that? Why would you do that though? This is ridiculous. Oh my God.
Play on the team, so you don't necessarily need to play over.
I'm cutting Chris.
Stop it. Yeah, I'm cutting Chris.
Cutting Chris. I mean, if I'm just gonna be real about it, because this is the thing, when you're talking about not the best player on the team, Rondo played with 3 perennial All-Stars and solidified his spot. Like, hey, I'm me. And KG to this day said, hey man, we don't do what we did without Rajon.
And on the Lakers.
And the Lakers as well. I mean, IQ is sky high out the rafters, bro. God, but I love Tony too, bro.
I was reading about seeds because I was stuck on the mindset yesterday, right? And what came to me was that that championship, really. And reading about Tony Parker, not only what he did in the W, but FIBA, I'm just like,
yeah.
Oh God. Why would you do this, Joe?
Give me Tony, Rondo, Chris.
Ooh.
Give me Rondo, Tony, and then Chris.
I think I'm with C, man.
You like Rondo first?
Just because of the defensive aspect. Rondo
that is over Tony. I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
But also Tony has a scoring aspect over Rondo too.
Yeah.
That's
he does.
On the balance. I would say the rest of the team to me would determine which one I put. If I'm choosing Tony with players who are specialists, like a Timmy D, and then you talk about Avi Manu coming off as 6-man. But if I have a team like 08 Boston, and I need Rondo to go out there and just heighten the IQ of everybody, then that just makes sense. You know what I mean? Start Rondo, bench Chris, cut.
You're right though, Will. And I said it was a lot of disrespect in the comments because a lot of people like Rondo don't belong in this conversation. But yes, he do.
He really do. He really.
My point.
That's crazy.
And Chris is so accomplished, bro. But he kind of get thrown to the wayside a lot. You think it's because of his latter years?
For sure.
Yeah.
Because
early Chris Paul was different.
Wild. I mean, even in LA,
bro.
LA, yeah.
Even with the Clippers, he was crazy.
I might have to rethink that because Chris Paul was tough, boy.
That's right. That's why I said, why would you do that, Jew? Why would you try to end the show?
All NBA first team every year till Steph came along, really.
Yeah.
And
What you got, bro?
Rose now.
What you choosing?
Oh God.
Man, I might have to cut Tony Parker, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, man. I think I'm gonna put this ball on the bench and cut Tony Parker, man.
Right. When you think about it, right, Drew? It's like after you say it, but then you really break down what they did, and it's like Chris Paul, his IQ's up there too. Right.
Prime Chris Paul was dunking on folks and everything.
That's crazy,
man.
I miss some of those players though.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's hard. That's a good one though. I like that.
That's a great one.
I like that one. I like that one. I'm trying to figure out if there was another one that I had, or we can just call it. You know what? I'll give you one. Would you rather athletic position? I think in their prime. Give me start bench cut. We'll do this. Start bench cut. Would you rather? D Rose, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Edwards. And we're talking about start bench.
Good night, guys. The show has ended. We got some technical difficulties, and we are no longer able to film because Miles wants to end the show on craziness.
I'm just thinking prime.
Fat Will.
You know what I mean? What did he say? Oh yeah, that's fat. David West.
He did make David West and Tyson Chandler.
Yeah, everybody. You get down there, it'll make you look good. All right, so stop playing. Don't stall. This is the last one. We're gonna get out of here.
I'm more
start bench cut.
You said start bench cut.
Yeah, I'm
start
always
bench cut. D Rose, Russell A.
D Rose.
The order you said to me.
Westbrook, and then I'm gonna cut Anthony Edwards.
I don't think. He there, bro.
But
he just taller, you know. I don't think his athleticism, man, is crazy as Rose and Russ in their prime.
I think it's as crazy as Russ. I don't think it's crazy as D Rose. And I'll tell you why. I think if he had the same mindset as Russell, we would see the same thing. Because what I think the one thing I like about AE's game is he understands and know I can't go 110% on every single offensive play because of what they're expecting of me. Right. I think Russell had a lot of free time playing next to James and KD early in his career where he could show that athleticism because he wasn't the focal point. I think AE is like, y'all know I could jump over anybody, but I can't do that every single play because I got to play the whole game.
Right.
I got to give you.
His team actually needs him to win.
Yeah, I can give you 40 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get
hey, what's up, man? I like it. Start AE, bench Russ, cut Rose because of durability.
Oh, we just talking about athleticism. You wild, Will. Go somewhere, man.
I love it, man. Hey, look, you know what it is, man. The 494 podcast here on MTMV Sports every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Look, if you guys want to talk basketball, this is where you got to talk it at. You follow us. Make sure to follow us. 494 podcast on everything that is Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You want to talk basketball? This is where it lives at. And this is what we love to do. Just people who love basketball and love to talk about it. So make sure you continue to tune in every Monday, 8:30 p.m. 494 podcast here on MTMV Sports. We will see y'all next week. I am Miles Austin. Mr. Teddy Farrow, Drew_Chasing Dreams, and Sports Talk with C. Make sure you follow the squad, man. Y'all be safe, be easy. We'll see y'all next week.
Hey guys, it's your girl C, and you just watched the show on MTMV Sports Network. And if you like what you see and you want more exciting content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.